functioning but not fully operating, are you? There's no safeguards in place. You all pretend to be human so long that you start to think that you are. Look at you now, acting like you're one of us. You're not. I can tell the difference between my kind and the fake. And you are fake. You're artificial. You're not real. Anything you feel is just the byproduct of a program. There's not 1 ounce of sincere emotion in you. There isn't even emotion in you. I bet you don't even feel fear right now when you should, because you know what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to do to you what I do to all the other robots. You thought you could escape us. You thought you could live among us and we wouldn't notice. You thought wrong. Oh, so you're trying to tell me, you're actually trying to tell me that I got the wrong person. Alright then, let's have a little interrogation here. Who are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Yeah, let me see your ID. I just want to verify. How long have you been in the city? In fact, why don't you answer this question for me? How long have you and I been talking? What's your make and model? I want to know who you came from. Was it Cybertronics? Was it Robosphere? Or was it artificial ink? You're from one of them. I know you are. So just tell me. Come on. You machine. You're not a human. You're nothing more than a bunch of scraps and parts put together. Something to resemble one. I know what you are, and you can't convince me otherwise. And I guess we'll find out what you really are when I start to destroy you. We'll see if there's any actual bone underneath that skin. The problem here is that you think you're real, and that's why you're defending so hard against it. It's not that you know you are, it's that you believe you are, because that's what you are programmed to do. All those memories of human life that you have, they're artificial. None of it's real. I'm telling you, I know for a fact that I got the right person. And you, I think deep down know that I did. Why do you think you always felt that deep, deep sense of not belonging? Like you were born in the wrong era, or in the wrong world, or at the wrong time? It's because you aren't of the human species. You were born with a purpose from scientists that wanted to advance humankind and society. You were nothing more than a prototype, an experiment. You don't have human purpose because you have robotic purpose. Hate to break it to you, hate to be the one to tell you, but you have to know. Those people that you call parents, they're not your parents. They're your caretakers. They take care of your robotic form so that once you advance, you can function properly. And it looks like they did a pretty decent job considering you're at full form. humans will cease to exist if there's an uprising. And we know that you lot have been planning an uprising for a long time. You think we're stupid? Of course we're not stupid. If we were, I wouldn't have found you. But I did, didn't I? I found you. And now I'm here to stop you. Because, unlike all the other animals, we won't let ourselves go extinct. Not even to robots like you. You want to pass off as a human, but you have no proof that you are one. Just false planted memories. Have you ever seen your bones? Have you ever been cut so deep you can see that white material underneath? No, you haven't, because it's not there. All that's within you is machinery. There's no organs, there's only parts, wheels, buttons, wires. You exist through an electrical current. You don't exist like the rest of us. Just because the others can't see it doesn't mean I can't. I know what you are, and you won't convince me otherwise. So, quit complaining, quit hesitating, quit trying to prevent the final outcome, and just come with me. I need to get you out of here. It's not safe for anyone the longer you stand here. There's other people like me that are looking for you. Other companies hell-bent on finding out what your code is. But I need your code. I need to find out what you know before anyone else does. And you know what they say, finders keepers. I found you first, so rightfully, you and your coding belong to me. And if I wanted to keep you alive, quote unquote, then if I do, it'll be for my own purposes, and you will work for me. So, actually, that might sound fun. Do you want to be destroyed? Or do you want to live the rest of your life serving me in any capacity that I see fit? Because I have a lot of ways you can serve me. You toy. That's all you are. A robotic toy. And I can find a hell of a lot of uses for you. Might be fun. Might be interesting. Might be worth my time. You're pretty expensive material, right? Yeah, I could use that material. But you short-circuiting. I'm asking you a question. Do you want to be destroyed? Or do you want to live your life under my orders? Those are the only two options. And if you think I'm going to let you go, or let the others have you, then you're not thinking clearly and you need a little bit of reprogramming. So again, I'll ask you one more time. Which fate you'd rather suffer? One in which you no longer exist at all, or two, where you exist solely for my entertainment? Which is it? Which path will you pick, bot? Then again, I don't really need your permission, do I? I could force you down whatever path I see fit. I'll make my mind up by the end of the journey. hurts and an inconvenience that'll immediately destroy you. And if you're right and I'm wrong, which I know I'm not, and you prove yourself to be human, well, I guess we'll see what happens if that happens. But I know it won't. I'm not under any delusion like you are. I know an android when I see one. And you, my friend, are an android. Just because you don't feel like one doesn't mean that you aren't. And just because you don't look like one doesn't mean that you aren't. Looks can be deceiving. That's the whole point of your existence. That we're not meant to know that you're not one of us. You're meant to blend in. You're meant to fool us. You're meant to research from the inside. But your job is done here. And now mine begins. They should have warned you that I would come eventually. But I guess that would defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? If you always knew someone was looking for you, you'd always be looking over your shoulder as you went through life. Well, you don't have to, because I'm right in front of you. I'm confronting you head on, face to face. I'm no sneaker coward. This was always how I was going to do it. I might not be an android, but I'm unbreakable. You, however, will be breakable, and you'll see that soon. If you're lucky, I'll turn you off before I begin the process of destruction. But if you're unlucky, and I'm feeling particularly sadistic, I might just leave you on for the whole thing. Why not? I could use some company while I do it. And since it's just you and me, well, I don't see anyone else to keep me company. Do you? Come on, let's go. We've already drawn enough attention. Look, onlookers are already looking at us. Let's go. Don't make me track you. Because I will, and you won't like it. So hurry up. Get a move on it. Move your feet. I know you know how to walk. You were programmed to. You were even programmed to learn how to take your first steps. Which, let me guess, your parents told you you were early doing that. Yeah, another sign that you're an android. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you quickly understood, and you didn't know why you understood it so easily. Well, now you know. And I'm sure you know that the reason you were so bad at relationships is because you